Okay, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna talk about life, future. What do you want for your life? So, if you don't know me yet, my name is Epaminondas. I'm host here on TNT, and we talk in English in this immersion. I have with me Jefferson, Milene, and Daphne to talk about this topic today. So, Milene, please, could you introduce yourself for us?
Yes, I am Elaine. I am 34 years old. I am a teacher, physics teacher. I live in Campinas, São Paulo. I live with my boyfriend. We don't have kids, we don't have pets. In my free time, I like to read or cooking, but all desserts. Um, I would like improve my English, and I am so happy with this platform because for me it's very good, and it's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I I like as well this platform. Jeff, your turn. Let me
I
know.
can imagine on I'm honest. I live with my mother, my mom.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see I live with my boyfriend. I love this. Okay, guys, good morning. Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás. I can give my age away because as economist, I only can count until 50. And it's a pleasure to be here to talk with you.
Thank you, Jeff. Daphne, please.
My name is Daphne. I'm 28 years old. I live in Amsterdam. I'm married. I like to study, to learn new things, to cooking, and walk in the street and to know new peoples.
Pretty good. Thank you so much. And my favorite hobbies. I don't like to cooking, but I like to eating. So maybe this is my favorite hobby. And ride a bike, go to the gym, visit some parks and things like that. I really appreciate this kind of thing and to be near to the nature. But guys, let's start this conversation. As I said before, today we're gonna talk about life, about future, about plans and things like that. So to start this conversation, the number one is our first step. What are some aspirations and goals for your future? Mileni, I start from you. So please share with us.
Mhm. I think this talk is hard because I overthink about this, but I think for me is speaking English because it's a goal. It's a personal goal, not professional, but I want to speak better English and have a healthy life because I started to exercise this year, and for a while I can do exercise every day, and I hope continue this goal. It's it.
Pretty good, pretty good. As a personal trainee, I'm so proud of you. So keep going,
Thank
keep going.
you.
Jeff, and you, goals for the future, your aspiration.
My goal is to see my team, Vila Nova, win the Goiás championship. He lost
Hard
to
goal.
Atlético last Sunday. Terrible, terrible. But I hope the next game he will win. I hope so. I'm just kidding. And today I'm just kidding. Okay, my aspiration is to continue to study all the time. I finished my doctorate a long time ago, but I can finish. Reading, writing articles. I wrote one article, two articles this year in 2024 for Aqualis Well, is a kind of magazine, academic magazine, and I love all of this. And as Milena, I hope to improve my English and my Spanish. I hope so. I'm trying. It's not so easy for me, but I'm trying to improve my English. What else? My goals to continue studying Excel. I think Excel, Power BI. I think it's very important because I work with figures. I work with numbers all the times. And just to finish, is to live with health and to be happy. I try. Now I came from the gym. It's very important for me and continue to play soccer. I love to play soccer. I hope to come back. I have a little problem now. I I hope to back to play soccer. I think that's it.
Yeah, you forgot to talk about your six pack. So
Six
your
pack, it's impossible only for non. I try to have a six pack, but it's impossible. Only guys like non-.
no, you can, you can.
In my age, it's
Uh,
impossible. I love my belly, my beautiful belly.
good, pretty good, pretty good. Hello, Daphne. Let me know about your goals for the future.
I have many goals, but the artificial intelligence is changing many things. For example, I wanted to study for journalism, but this professional probably will not exist in the future. So actually, I don't know what to do, what I want to do in the future.
Yeah, it's hard. The world is changing so fast. So a lot, I think a lot of kind of jobs will disappear so soon. I don't know, but it's hard. We have to think about and to be prepared about. Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
prepare for the worst and to do the best now. I think
Yeah,
is this phrase, I don't know.
yeah. I think you are sure about. And me, my inspirations, I want to talk a better English, as like Glenn said. As like Jeff, I want to learn Spanish and to have a good Spanish. Um, to finish my degree this year in nutrition. And to be happy, to be good and to do the things that I want to do. It's like to go to waterfalls and travel a lot and things like that. To have a light life. So yeah, for me, just it. Enjoy myself, the people that I love, and to be close to the people that I love, and just live day by day. This is my goal for my future. I'm good. It's enough for me. But I want to know from you guys about the number two. Can you describe your ideal life in 5 or 10 years from now? So, okay, I'm thinking about, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years. So, what I think about my life, my perfect life, the life that I want in 5 years. Uh, Melanie, you are afraid maybe about this answer, so I will ask this question for you first. So
Okay. I think thinking in 10 years is too much for me, but in five I can, because I think in 5 years I hope not work a lot, enjoy more my life, my family, my friends, um, have a healthy life too, and I eating health food or exercise, do exercise is not an obligation, because now it's a little obligation. And I hope speaking English and do trips abroad, more trips abroad. For me, it is. But in 10 years, I think it's too time for a thing. So I don't know, in 10 years.
Uh, yeah, it's as like you definitely said about the future. So the life is changing so fast. 10 years, maybe I don't know what will happen 10 years. Uh, so yeah, I think the same. Maybe even five is so long to think, but just to imagine our future. Daphne, and you, let me know.
Yeah, I think the world could be more social equality, less violence, free education is very important. Everybody should be the opportunity to study. Um, I think these things became the world one place more fair.
Yeah, and personality. You have some plans for you in your personal life, 5 years forward.
Uh, Maybe in the next 5 years, I want to have my kids or my own home, my cats, I think, and to live more close of my family.
Pretty good, pretty good. Thank you to share. Jeff, 5 years forward. What do you think about your life?
Okay, I envision myself in a vibrant, vibrant city or vibrant home, supported by a community of friends. Like now, I love my friends with my family and loved one. And about professionally, I see myself excelling in a career that aligns with my passion, which I do now. I'm a professor of undergraduate and postgraduate. I love, this is my passion. I love to teach. I love to write articles. I love to talk. I think I talk too much with my friends, with my colleagues. And I think all of this can make a positive impact in the world and to myself. And I hope to achieve more stability. I have no problem now and security, as Daphne said about. I think security is very important, and to maintain, as I said, to maintain my health work-life balance, dedicate time to personal growth, to travel. I'm going to travel again now. I have two daughters living in Canada. I know Amsterdam. I love it, Amsterdam. I hope to back to Amsterdam as soon as possible. I love Amsterdam and travel and meaningful relationships. I love all the time. I'm making friends all the time. I really don't know why, but I have a lot of friends, and I love all of this.
Good, good. I think everybody here has maybe the same goals, just to live, to be happy and things like that. So maybe life is or would be easy, but sometimes we make the life hard, or the world make the life hard. But everybody want the same things, almost the same things here. But Jeff, let me know what motivates you to pursue your dreams and ambitions.
My motivation stems from a deep desire to lead a fulfilling and purpose life as a professional. I love to be. Yesterday, I gave a beautiful and lovely class with all the guys talking a lot about the Brazilian economy. And I love when I put a problem to the guys and they can solve the problem. I love all of this. To think about our Brazil, how can we pursue to have a better life for everyone? And I try to do this. And what else? What motivation, as I said, about my motivation. And I'm driven by the pursuit of personal growth, as I said, every time. And to see the opportunities to make a difference when I have something that I can make a difference. I try to do, for example, studying advanced Excel, Power BI, and now maybe Python and our language, something like this. And I hope, and I desire to leave a lasting legacy to my students. And I try to do this. And all the time I'm supporting, I'm encouraged not only my students, but my friends, my families, and so on. So the best motivation you to push past obstacles and strive for excellence in your life with health.
Really good. Amazing answer. Thank you so much. Daphne, and you, let me know.
I agree with Jefferson. What motivates me is the personal satisfaction, enjoy what I'm doing, and think about what I will do able to do if I achieve something. I think the imagination is good tool for motivation. It's very important to choose the imagination.
Good, good. Thank you. Milan, and you.
For me, I think is the hope of having a better life, but a simple life, not ambush. I am not ambitious person. I have a simple, good life. And I think it's important you have a dream because you always do something for your dream. Maybe you can't reach your dream, but your life to pursuing this dream is good. I think when you don't have a dream or a goal, maybe your life could be worse. Maybe I like to have a dream. Always, I am a dream about something.
Yeah, for sure. You said a interesting thing. Even if the person can't active the goal, but if you are trying to active your life, it will be better because you grow in this path. So uh, it's important. I totally agree with you. It's so important to have a dream, to have goals, and to be motivated for your life. So when you lost kind of thing, the life doesn't make sense anymore. So it's so sad. But I totally agree with you. And for me, I think it's important to I want to be better for me, for my family. Um, I'm so curious, and I don't know my limits, but I want to know, So I don't know what I'm able to do. So I will discover if I try do different things and to be better and things like that. So I want to be better, a better son, a better student, a better uh, businessman, a better driver. So my my life is like that. I try to be better every single day, even a piece of my life. So it's important to be better for me. Um, about the number four, I think everybody have obstacles or challenges in life. So I will change a little bit. What obstacles or challenges have you get in your life, and how did you overcome them? Because I think everybody has your challenge. So, uh, Jeff, I'm sure that you had a lot of challenge in your life. So let me know what, I don't know, challenge that you remember now, and how do you overcome them?
And in my case, I have a lot of problems. I encounter a lot of obstacles and challenges in my whole life. I remember when I was a very poor guy, I used to play soccer. And my father asked to my friends, what about Jefferson? Do you think Jefferson will be like a Pelé? And the guys answered, no, it's impossible. He's not too good, must to continue to play soccer, but he must study. And then I began to study from, I think, 12 years old, and never stopped. I did my undergraduate, I did my master degree and my doctorate, all of them with obstacles. It's not so easy. I remember when I finished my master degree in Guyana, and I had to, and the PUC Goiás, the university, was asking me to do a doctorate, and oh my God, where I must do my doctorate. I passed it in USP, São Paulo, and UNB in Brasilia. And I asked, how can I spent 3 years studying far from my family, from my friends. Terrible, terrible. So I think it was a external barrier, but I did in Brazil, UNB. I love it, Brazil. I have a lot of friends in Brazil. And I did my doctorate. I remember every week going to Brazil and back, and the weekend in Guyana. It's not so easy. Everything so different. We had a lot of doubt, fear about the future, financial constraints. It's not so easy to study in Brazil. It's not so easy. You must study and pay the bills. It's not so easy. And I overcome all of this. So I've learned to overcome this challenge by staying resilient. I'm a resilient guy. When I see something, I try to do my best. I seek support from friends in Brazilian and even here in Guyana when I need support. I have no problem to seek support. And just to finish, I maintain a positive mindset. It's what I do. When I decide to do something, I go until the end. I never give up about everything, never in my life. I remember when I began to study English, studied Spanish, I studied French too, and my all my courses, as I said, undergraduate, master degree, and doctorate, all of them, we had a lot of obstacles, but I embraced all of them because I saw that as an opportunity for growth and to have a better life in the future.
Really good. Really good. Thank you so much. Daphne, and you about the number four, about obstacles, challenge.
Yeah, in this moment, I went through for it because I want to go to the university here, but they only accept students who have a good English, the ESOL 5, and it is above intermediary. So I need to study English for enter the university. So I need to come here every day to practicing and improve my English and overcome this obstacle for to be accepted in the university.
Yeah, hard, but you are doing a good job. I think you get this
Mhm.
place pretty soon.
I hope. Thank you.
I'm sure about. Melanie, and you?
I totally agree with Jefferson. I think we have a lot of challenge to study in Brazil and study and pay the bills too. And I think I am my biggest obstacle too, because sometimes I feel that I am not able to do something, so I need to fight with me or my sometimes I am laziness. I want to fight with my laziness. Um, so every day I need to study, work, and eat health food, do exercise. So I try to overcome my mind maybe because sometimes I don't know how can I say this in English, but it's the síndrome do impostor. So it's a fight with me. Maybe every day, no, but sometimes there are time in my life and I feel very bad about the things that I do. So I it's a practice. I need to practice overcome my mind.
Yeah, and maybe ask for help, because it's important. As like Jeff said, I think the mentality is so important to overcome some obstacles in our life because everybody has your own problems. But at the same time, the life is going, so we have to work, work, work. Sometimes it's hard to do everything alone, and maybe to have a good support, people around us to talk to us and to support us. I think it's so important, and maybe can help you. But I don't know, but I feel that everybody um feel a little bit like you know. So I don't know why, maybe because of the comparison on social media or other people and other results from other people. But I think everybody are feeling like you, even a little bit. Oh, maybe I'm not able to do that, or it's so hard for me. I don't know if I will get that. But you can. And you started uh, eating good food, doing exercise, practice your English, so you are in the good path. So just just keep going. Everything will be good. Um, Guys, about the number five, I think it's important to talk because sometimes we have a lot of goals in your life, but at the same times we have just 24 hours by day. So how to prioritize your goals and aspirations in your daily life. You have to work, you have to cooking, to take care of other people, pets and people around us. So how to prioritize your time, how to manage your life to prioritize your goals and aspirations in daily life, in your daily life. Melanie, let me know how do you do that?
I try to be organized because I need to put in my list my study, my exercise, my eat, because if I don't do this, if I don't do this, I prioritize my work, for example. Every day I think about my work first, but now I am trying to not about all my work, about my studies, my exercise too. So I sometimes I mm, do a list about the things that my tasks of the day, and I put in the day my study and my exercise too, like a work.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I feel it's important to organize the daily life. I have a notebook here that I do that every single day. I take notes about my, oh, I have this task and this task in this hour. So I think it's important to organize our daily life. Um, Daphne, you shaked your head when Lynn was just talking. You do the same or not? Let me know, how do you organize your daily life?
Yes, it's the same Milena said. I prioritize doing my responsibilities always in the first hours of my day, because this way my laziness doesn't get away my focus. Yes, I think you need to do the work before the laser. Yeah, I think so. Pressure,
Yeah,
what?
I got it. I got it. You're correct. So I do the same. I do the same. Maybe the hardest tasks I do at morning because my battery is full, so it's easier to do. And when I don't know, but at night it's harder for me because I'm a little tired, so it's easier to do at morning in the beginning of the day because oh, I have energy to do and I feel free to live my life. Uh, Jeff, I know you are so organized guy, so let me know how to prioritize your goals and time to study and things like that. Let me know.
In my case, I'm focused on what truly matter to me and align why my actions, my values, my long-term vision. And what I do every day, I do this. This is my agenda for today. I have 7 things to do today. So I have a key, I prioritize. Uh, must do today, must to do tomorrow, something that I must to do now. So I set clear objectives. Sometimes I break down in manageable tasks, as I said. I have manageable tasks, something that I must begin now, but I can't finish. And I spend 1 hour with this and I stop. And the next day I continue doing this kind of stacks. So as you said, I stay organized. I'm very disciplined. I ensure that I make progress toward my goals each day. I, I can see this. And even amid this computer demands and distraction. And I know how to tackle with distraction. No TikTok anymore. Facebook only to see the dates, the birthdays of my friend to say, okay, I have a birthday, congrats to do this. Instagram, sometimes I used to see Instagram, but email I need to see, unfortunately. And I see the email very quickly, something very important. I take this and I send to a box that I can see in the future. And this email is not important for me. I deleted that email. And for me, it's very important in, to to stay away from distraction. I really I don't like distraction, and I try to do this every day. That's my life.
Perfect. I have to take care about my TikTok and my Instagram, my time in, in I forgot the word, but smartphone, but screen. I have to take care about my time to manage better my time because it's so easier to waste your life just scrolling your cell phone. So it's hard. It's hard. I assume that I have to do a best work in that. But you brought a good point about follows, and I took notes about this because it's a good topic for other missions. uh, Follows and connections about life and plans for the future. But we have a question here about follows, the number 7. And You will answer for us, please. The number seven. What values or principles guide your decisions about what you want for your life? So you said about values. Let me know what values guide you in your life, in principles and things like that.
It's me, my turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, my friend. Yeah, I think you have to balance your personal desires and expectations. This is very important. And I try to do this every day. I have a lot of personal desires, for example, to go to the gym, to talk with my friend, to drink beer, to play canastra. I love to play canastra. I love to play soccer, and it's very important. But I can separate it from the to prioritize my job. So I have a lot of job, and I think it's essential to prioritize your own happiness. As Milena said, sometimes you are doing something, but you can't feel comfortable. You can feel happiness. This is very important. I learned from this Paulo Freire. His expression in Portuguese, a very good book, Sem tesão não há solução. And I love this book in the past because you need something that you desire, you feel comfortable. So usually I make decision based and what I feel right, what I think it's feel right, as I said for me, and align with my goals and values. I don't like for example, to discuss about with guys talking about fake news about Bolsonaro, etc. I hate this. I have a lot of friends that all of them, some Bolsonaro, but I hate and I stop. Let's talk about another thing. I don't like to discuss this. So, and just to finish, I think it's very important you have an open communication and set boundaries to navigate in this dynamic effectively in your life. Open. I'm very open. I'm a friendly guy. I'm open to everything. And I feel comfortable, I continue the talk, the dialogue. If I can't feel comfortable, I stop and say, I have something to do now. Come on, guy. Bye bye. See you later.
Yeah, important. Important to have control about our life and just set boundaries. I think it's so important. And sometimes it's hard to put, and when we don't put, our life not work well. Mileni, let me know about your values and principles that guide your life, your decisions in life. Let me know more about.
Mhm. For me, I always think about that I can't to affect in a bad way anyone. In the past, I used to think a lot of about the I am about the social because this I am a teacher because I am very worried about education. So I choose be a teacher because of this. But now I am a little, I don't know, I forgot this word in Portuguese too, but I am dismotivated now a little bit. I know it's a phase, I don't know, but I am very worried about education, about the teenagers because they need to education for improve the world. But sometimes I think the things are little weird. The values, I think we have less values than before. So I think today it's hard to talk about values with my students, for example. Um, but I think this is a very important discuss with everyone. So you think about the other life, you can harm the others. So for me is this. Eu acho que eu divaguei um pouco, né?
No, I get it. But I'm so curious. So, what's your fear about teenagers and things like that? Let me know. What's your fear?
They can't study, they can't think about the others. The most of them, they are very egoist. I don't know how can I say this.
Selfish.
They spend selfish, yes. They spend a lot of time on TikTok, and they don't think about the others thing in life. They don't have dream. They dream are about the TikTokers or money, easy in a easy way. So it's this.
Yeah, yeah, I got your point because the teenagers are our future. So, the future of our society. And I have the same fear. I have to confess, to be honest, I have the same fear because I have exactly the same visions like you. I don't know if I'm sure and you are sure, but I don't know, but I feel that the people nowadays, especially teenagers, are so superficial, so don't don't think about deep things and things like that. I don't know. Maybe it's not a problem. Maybe the life will teach everybody in the future, and I don't know, but
I
hard.
believe they can be better, but they need good influence in their lives. I think this because they
Is
are teenager, they are growing up, so but they need good influences in their life.
exactly. I totally agree. But this is my fear because in TikTok and YouTube, we normally don't know a lot of good influences. So it's like Jeff said, a lot of fake news, a lot of bullshit, a lot of uh, so hard, hard. But maybe topic for other mission. So I'll take notes about. Uh, Daphne, let me know your points about values, principles, decisions in life. Number seven.
I my principles, the first is respect, not hurting anyone to achieve something. Prioritizing my mental health and being around smart people to make me smart. I think these three principles is my base.
Pretty good, pretty good. Especially the last one. I think smart people make us smart. It's so important, and it's kind of connected about good influence that we are talking here. Daphne, for you, the number eight. Okay, the next question. How do you balance your personal desires and ambitions with the expectations of family or society? How do you balance this kind of thing? Your desires and ambitions, but your family has different desires from you, and the society normally force you to think. How do you balance this kind of thing? Let me know.
I think it's very important to keep in your focus in what you want because the family, the society is just in pressure, just impression, pressure, pressure. And you need to do what you do, what make you happy, not what family or society desires for you or set for you. You need to know what you want and following your feelings and try your best.
Perfect. I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much. Milene, and you, how do you balance?
I try to think about my expectation and how this affects the other. So, in the past, I used to think a lot of about society. Now I am do a balance because I used to be a person very worried about the world, about the poverty, about the people, and I can't think about my life today. I can think about the others, but I think about my life too because it's my life, so I can't do do a lot of things for others, so it's impossible. But I try to do little things to try change the life others. For example, my students now. I focus on my students because it's easier than I think in a lot of people that I don't know. So for me, it's this, like Daphne said, you need to want, want you do and follow this your way and do the best.
Do you teach what, Milena?
Physics.
Physics. Wow, so hard. Well done.
Pretty
My
good.
students agree with you. But I try to show the beautiful physics.
Yeah, me either. I try to show beautiful physics, so exactly the same. Just a kidding. Guys, Jeff, your turn. Let me know about the number.
I tried to go to the gym. I love this to work out. I'm just kidding. Millennium, the top, maximal. As I said, I think I answered this question, how I balance my personal desire and ambitions. As I said, it's very important to open communication about your family, what you're doing, to respect it. And I have this. I talk all the time with my wife, my daughters. Now I need to finish this. I have this goal. I have a lot of tasks, and you can communicate later or other time. And as I said, I think setting boundaries are key to navigate it in this dynamic effectively. You must think not only about yourself, but about your friends and family. And I try to balance all of this. It's not so easy. Sometimes not so easy. For example, today was terrible. I have uh, a student finish your dissertation and the last day to send the dissertation to the guys to evaluate the dissertation. And we had to change a lot of things about dissertation. Some stressed, but this is part of it. And I didn't. Sometimes you can to balance this because it's not so easy today as millennium. Yeah, I have the same problem, millennium, with the students. It's not teenager, but old guys to write dissertation. Thesis is not so easy to work all of these guys as I do every day. It's not so easy. I think it's the same. I think the problem is the same. Only change the number. Only change the number. I think all of them is the same. Oh, I have no time to do this. Everything is so difficult. I can't do this. I can't do that. I will give up my dissertation. I will give up my undergraduate course. I will give up my postgraduate course. I listen this every day. I think this is part of my life. But as I said, I never give up. And I think it's, as a profession, it's very important to have an open dialogue with my students. And I do ever the same with my family to respect the boundaries. I think that's the point.
Perfect. Guys, just to finish this immersion, let's keep for the last one, number 10. Few words, okay? What steps are you currently taking to work towards the life you envision for yourself? What you are doing for to achieve your goal in the future? Mileni, I start from you. I know some tests that you are doing, but explain more.
Yes, it is. I am trying to study every day, not study, but have a contact with English and do exercise. And don't think about the exercise. I only go. I change my clothes and go. I don't think about where I am going. I go. It's this.
Good. Pretty good, pretty good. If you heard the voice inside your mind, you lose. So just listen this voice. Just go and after you feel good. This is the point. Daphne, number 10. Let me know.
Okay, it's about English.
It's about what your goal and what are you doing to achieve this
Um,
goal in the future.
Okay, I think it's the same, Milene. In additional, what she said, I try to avoid the afraid because sometimes you feel shy or afraid to talking with others and avoid these feelings and try to practice English every day, reading, listening. I think is the immersion in English.
Good. Thank you. And Jeff, let me know
Yeah.
these steps.
Okay. In my case, I'm taking proactive steps to work toward the life I envision for myself. That's included invest my personal and professional development, building meaningful relationship, or pursuing opportunities, see the opportunities align with my passions, my life, and take care of my family.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jeff. And guys, the bad news, our time is running out, so we don't have a lot of time to talk, but I put here the forms. Please click on the form. It helped me to understand this immersion and thinking about my future on TNT. So let me know, evaluate this immersion. Let me know what you think, if you like it. If you doesn't like, let me know. No problem. It's totally anonymous. And guys, thank you so much for you to be here with me, Jeff, Milene, Daphne. It's a pleasure, as usual. It's a pleasure to be here with you in this morning, and you are more than invited to be here with me next week at 10 a.m. the same day. Thank you so much. See you
Okay,
and
thank
then next
you.
week.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you
Take
for
care.
having me and the best immersion
Oh, thank you
of
so
the
much.
mouth.